Hey there, it's Dusty with yet another Reddit story for you. This is from Am I Overreacting? And the title of this one is, Am I Overreacting? My sister's husband basically stole a TV during Black Friday and everyone's acting like it's fine. This just happened during Black Friday and I'm still processing it. My sister and her husband Mike went to Walmart for their Black Friday sale. According to them, it was absolute chaos. Hundreds of people everywhere, barely any workers, total mess. Mike managed to grab one of the doorbuster deals, a huge 65 TV that was marked down from $8.99 to $3.99. Apparently the checkout lines were so insane that people just started walking out. Like literally just pushing their carts through without paying because there weren't enough workers at registers and security couldn't handle it. And my sister and Mike joined them. They walked out with a $400 TV because everyone else was doing it, and the store should have been better prepared. You know who else has that mentality? Looters! Like when national disasters hit. Looters. I know, should have been prepared. Everybody's doing it. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not okay. Okay? Somebody's going to end up paying for that. It's just not them. The part that really bothers me is they were bragging about it at family dinner yesterday, right in front of their kids, 8 and 10. Okay. And my kids, 7 and 12. Okay. They were laughing about their amazing deal like it was some funny story about outsmarting the system. I pulled my sister aside and told her this was basically stealing. Not basically. It is stealing. And sets a terrible example for the kids. She got defensive, saying I'm being dramatic and that big stores expect this kind of loss during sales and that it's not really stealing because the store couldn't handle their own sale properly. I think the law will disagree with you, ma'am. I don't think a judge is going to care about that. Mike jumped in saying I need to chill and I'm probably just jealous that I didn't get any deals. I'm honestly disgusted by the whole thing. Later, my kids were asking me if it's okay to not pay for stuff when stores are really busy, which just proves my point about what message this sends. My sister hasn't talked to me since I called her out, and my parents are saying that I should apologize for making drama and that it's none of my business, but someone needs to say something, right? Am I seriously overreacting here? Everyone's acting like this is just normal Black Friday behavior, and I feel like I'm going crazy. No, you are not overreacting, OP. You are not overreacting, and I'm the only thing I can think of why your parents would be like, you're creating drama, it's none of your business, just stay out of it, is because they're trying to protect your sister from getting in trouble. That's the only thing I could think about, but they're not thinking about the messages. Yeah, that didn't take long. It didn't take long. You better watch that 65-inch TV while you can. Which, by the way, I don't know if everybody else has seen the Black Friday deals or, the Cyber Week deals or whatever, but giant TVs are like hella cheap now. It's crazy. They're like, here's a 97-inch TV for $199, or just walk out the door with it if you're OP's sister and brother-in-law. Seriously, their opinion on everyone else doing this being okay is so dangerous, and teaching that to their kids is so dangerous. And you're right. You had to explain to your kids that it's not okay, and that's why you protested. It's criminal. It takes advantage of so many people. They aren't thinking about the negative impact of what they're doing here. And guess what? If everyone was doing it, if 100 people walked out with that, that is going to prevent employees from getting the wages they need to get. It's going to make products more expensive for everyone else. Everyone else is going to end up paying for it, just not them. So congratulations, you shitbags. Can you guys see yourself in a position where, yes, the store is completely unprepared, which we did notice. The few retail stores that we went out to, even yesterday, we didn't go anywhere Friday, but even yesterday, there's a reason that people are buying things online instead of going in store now. And it's not because of lack of convenience or lack of selection. It's because the majority of people that you encounter in a retail environment are shitty human beings. They're hateful. They're not helpful at all. They don't want to be there. They're bitching about everybody. There's no decorum. There's no, we went to the mall and went to a few stores and then left saying, well, now we get it. Now we understand why half our mall is empty. Now we understand why people don't want to go do that. It's because it's a shitty experience. Not everybody in retail is like that, of course. And we know several people that are great and really people, and they really love what they do. But the vast majority of people that we encountered, it was terrible experiences. And it wasn't because of the store. It was because of the humans running that store. It's sad. It's sad, but yeah, they're understaffed. We get it. Can you imagine yourself in a position where you're like, man, this is a terrible experience. They aren't taking care of their shit at all. I'm just gonna steal it. Night Song says, can you blame them for having that attitude when they get paid jack all? Yeah, I can. If you're gonna do a job, do the job. And if you don't want to be there, don't be there. And they have to understand the circle of life here is that if you are miserable in your job and you're openly miserable and you're treating customers like shit, that store is going to have less customers because of your attitude. That store having less customers is going to mean that you're not going to get the pay that you want to get. Like, there's a circle of life to think about here that people are so short-sighted when they're in there talking to their coworkers and talking shit on everyone. Like, it's rough. It's rough. Okay. So no OP, not overreacting at all. It's a shitty mentality that is, unfortunately, it would seem growing. And the majority of in-person encounters that we had out on Black Friday on both sides, like,
it starts with management.
It does. Yeah. It starts with management in the store. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there must be a huge lack of good managers out there, because people aren't being taught well, and it shows. It shows.